How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech and also to the system setup again. So I haven't really shown the system, the setup in a while, but yeah, it's time for a change again. Not the backdrop with the lights and everything. Well, it's still lights, but you guys know what I mean. But anyway, today is another Q&A video, so I'll ask you guys if you want to ask me questions. So I'm gonna answer some of them today. Well, I'm also gonna try to do this like a weekly thing. So every Sunday, even though I missed Sunday, I'm gonna try to do a weekly thing. So if you guys have a lot of questions, follow me on my Instagrams and Facebooks and Twitters, and then I'll say when I'm gonna do a video, or just comment down below if you guys have also any other questions. Also, before we start, to all the people on Discord who like pineapple on pizza, something wrong with you guys. I'm not gonna ban you anymore, so you guys can chillax, but there's still something wrong with you, and I probably won't talk to you, but yeah. Alright, so first up, starting with Governor Yudi's question on Instagram. What's your favorite game at the moment? I don't really play games at the moment, I don't have time. But if I play, it's probably Apex Legends. That's also the only game I really stream at the moment as well. So yeah, Tariq asks, what is your favorite TV show? Well, what's your favorite show? So my favorite show, I don't really watch a lot of series at the moment. Don't really have one. But as for anime, watch anime every single day. I have time for that. My favorite anime show is like Shield Hero. I'm waiting for My Hero Academia to start up again. Oh, that'll be so cool. Also, One Punch Man, of course. I've actually, for One Punch Man, it took me like 2 years after One Punch Man actually started to watch it because I thought it was stupid. I really thought it was just like a stupid anime, and then it was awesome. Yeah, and then also Attack on Titan, cool. But there's a ton of them. There's a ton of them. Then Turtle Boy 420 asks, what's inside your PC? Link below. There's a kit.com link. Just follow that and you'll see. Oh, but I kind of changed it because I have the NZXT stuff now. But you can watch the live stream for the NZXT build that I did. So, yeah, it's there as well. And also, Stevo asks, what size in ZNXT, kind of missed that, fans do you have in your build? So this is the RGB ones, the Air 2s, or the 140 millimeters, but the rest is also 140s, I believe. Yeah. So everything's 140s. Then next up, Disney Dion Fro. I don't want to switch Afrikaans. What is RAM and why is it so complicated? The reason is because there's a lot of smart people who's smarter than me that can probably explain it, because I can't. Because there's a lot of smart stuff involved and I'm not smart enough. But even though you ask why is it so complicated, then you probably already know why it's so complicated. Then next up, sorry if I pronounce your name incorrectly, dude, I know we spoke a bit as well. Rebrahifa13. So he asks, what is the P75 test? How is the P75 testing going? I haven't started yet because I have 15 other things to do. The amount of stuff that I have to review now is just crazy. In this small freaking apartment that I have, it's even hard to open the door to get outside because I have like PC boxes just standing there, and I can't get rid of like a lot of boxes because either it needs to go back or I just need to keep it for if I ever want to sell it or whatever. So this tiny apartment of mine, which is like 40 square meters, it's just packed. It's just packed. So, yeah, I'll get to that. But so far, we did a Cinebench test, and it did better than the 1700X Ryzen just in Cinebench, because it's, again, 8 core, 16 thread, and it boosts up to 3.3 constantly throughout that. So it does really well. I'm impressed at how powerful laptops are now. But yeah, the review will be coming in a week or two, so just stay tuned for that one. Then next up, Martin asks, what is your dream setup? And that's actually a very hard question to answer because I have no idea. I'd actually like, instead of having a setup, I like to have, like, that's way in the future if they develop something like that, like VR or augmented reality. Let's just go augmented reality, and you have a room, like everything is projected like in the room, so you can change it whenever you want. Because I'm a guy who changes a lot, so if you have the augmented reality, you can have like maybe also like gloves and different things that you can use to play games. Cause I like keyboard and mouse and everything, but I think it'll just be so much funner to have that in VR, augmented reality, and you can just, I don't know, I like that. And also I know with like VR you can have virtual desktops, so just have like your entire desktop against a wall, or you can just project the entire screen against the wall. Same goes, you can do that even you can just have your desk project everything against the wall and then still have your keyboard and mouse and play like that. You can resize the screen and so on. I think that'll be awesome, but otherwise I still like this. I'll probably, if I have to get just a desk setup, I'll probably go with the desk that I mostly have now, except I'll also make it a sit stand desk, electronic, and then I'll have like a 35-inch ultra wide, but it has to be like 3840 by 1440p or even more than that, like 200 hertz, the new Asus monitor, the PG35 8Q or the 35Q, probably that one. And then I'll also have vertically mounted screens on the side, but also like ultra wides, so I can add stuff there, and then also still like the 4K TV up here. But the thing is, for the setup, the 50-inch is a bit too big, so I'll like to go to like a 40-inch, just a tiny bit smaller, and then I'll like use that, because then you can also use that for like consoles and games like that. Just sit a bit back and you have the big screen. And sound systems, I'd like a decent sound system, but also it's going to be like studio monitors, maybe KRKs, because I love KRKs. When I was studying sound engineering, like we had KRKs, so KRKs up there. This is kind of just my idea for my setup currently. So KRKs, and then the PC is just going to be like maxed out. Probably freaking go for the 1000D from Corsair case, just all out fans. 2 RTX Titans, just because I don't even know what CPU. 9900K is probably going to be the best for gaming, or just Ryzen 3950X. Yeah, just go for that straight away, because that's mostly going to be in the future. So as for like peripherals, I don't really have a must-have for those, so I'll use the Logitech G305. Awesome mouse. I'll probably go for the G502 wireless. I haven't really tried it, so it looks really nice with the more buttons. And then keyboard, I'd actually like them to develop a keyboard that has displays in as well. Like the old Logitechs had that. You had the display up here, and also I think the new Kingston HyperX one has a small display. I haven't watched the review, but I believe so. But I have a display here that also, or maybe even like buttons that the Stream Deck has. You can everything just on the keyboard super easily, and then yeah, I'd like something like that. But everything wireless. Everything has to be wireless, because wireless is awesome. But battery life also has to be really good. Or the entire mouse pad has to be Qi charged, and the keyboard also supports Qi charging. The mouse supports Qi charging. Your phone, and then your headset. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. And headset, I'll just go for like HyperX Cloud, but wireless. The same, still the build quality, and not heavier, but wireless. Then I'm happy. Then Liam asks, how did you learn to edit so well? Just needing to edit. Like, I watch a lot of other people as well, trying to get ideas from them, but that's more the camera work, really. For the editing, kind of as well, I saw some edits from like Ricknox and so on, trying to implement that, but it's just literally doing so many videos, because I mean, I have like, if I remember, like 300 videos on my channel, so it's a lot of time that I spend just editing, and editing is a lot of times the longest process for making a video. So yeah, just edit. It's so much. Then Cruel 2019 asks, why don't you mount your 3 monitors? So currently it's on the stand here, and I actually want to mount them. It's like against the wall, but the thing is, I might be moving. Like I want to move in like the next 2 to 3 months, because again, this apartment is like 40 squares. It's really small. So I've been living here for a while, but it's time to get out, and I don't want to make a lot of holes in the wall at the moment, even though I do already have. Just don't want to do it anymore. And also to buy a triple monitor mount to fit my screens. It's quite expensive actually. It's like 3,000 rand. You can get them individually as well, but I never know what size I'm also going to go. Like I know I might be getting a new monitor from MSI, so, and it's a bit bigger. So if I have everything fixed, it's kind of fixed, then I need to drill more holes to fit it, and so on. It depends. I'll probably do that for like the next studio. I'll do it there. Then next up, Michiel. I believe it's Michiel. Michiel asks, what is the best streaming settings if you have a GTX 670? Firstly, you don't stream with your GPU, you stream with your CPU, but also if you have a 670, yeah, you're gonna struggle a bit, mate. I'm gonna struggle a bit. Probably on low settings. That's my guess. Then next up, 9Steph9 asks RTX 2060 or 1080. So I actually get this one also a lot these days. It depends on what you can get them for. So at the moment you can't really get 1080s new anymore. I don't think so. I haven't seen like on the market really anymore. So you'll have to buy it secondhand, and if you have to buy an RTX 2060 new and a 1080 secondhand, I'll go for a 1080. Because still, an RTX 2060, they're quite expensive. And I remember when I was still looking at getting a 1080 Ti, and that was secondhand, I was able to get one for like 9,000 Rand. I don't know how much that is in dollars, like $700 probably. And like in the US, you'll probably get that for cheaper even. But I think you're from South Africa. Yeah, I see the rugby profile picture there. So I'd honestly go for a 1080, but it depends on the price and if you're willing to go second hand. But if you're new, RTX 2060, because you'll also get the ray tracing, even though on a 2060 it's not really even worth it almost. But just make sure if you go second hand, buy with a warranty. I know it's kind of getting a bit late for that because warranties are running out, but make sure you have at least a 1-year warranty left with the card. That's what I would go for. Also check on Carbonite, carbonite.co.za. There's a lot more trustworthy guys on there than like on OLX.